Okay, some people are still there, some have left. I had internet break. So I have internet break. So I thank God for who is available. Abosede and Nwokolo is there. Quadri has come back. Thank you very much for coming back. Quadri has come back. So we continue with inversion. We are looking at inversion. We say that here a chromosome breaks into two places, and the middle piece then turns round and joins up again so that the normal sequence of genes is reversed. That is called what? Inversion. For example, in that bench, you have position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is how the genes are on that chromosome. All of a sudden, 4, 5 breaks off and turn to the extent that if you know, so that to the extent that is 5 now comes before 4. It turns round completely. It's so that you have 1, 2, 3 instead of 4. You now have 5, 5, 4 before you have 6, 7. So there's a complete turn. That is called inversion. Do you understand? So I repeat, inversion is when there is a breaks in two places, position 4 and position 5. It breaks there and cut off 4, 5. And then that 4, 5 now turns, instead of turning to become continue as 4, 5, it turns to start as 5, 4. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. So that is what you call inversion. Nwokolo, did you understand? You were not there in the formal lecture. Nwokolo, were you there before the something break?
I came in late, sir.
Because I don't see your name there.
You're talking about types of
inversion. There's types of chromosome. Types of chromosome mutation. That's when you came in. Is that true? When we have deletion, duplication, inversion, and what? Translocation.
Translocation.
And let me hear from Abosede. Did you understand what we said about you? It's like you also came in newly. Abosede, have you been following the lecture?
Yes, I just came in.
Just. And the Kadri also. It's like Kadri also came in newly.
So I'm in class.
Okay, you have been in class.
The issue is that, yes. So the issue is that I don't know the course material that you are using. The one I have, I can't find what you are saying. I can't find it inside.
Okay.
The one I collected from my study center.
Okay, you didn't find it.
It has 126 pages.
No, you know, we break it into sections. I hope you understand.
Yes.
We break it into sections. And then when you go to week 2, you see what we listed there. We listed heredity and genetic variation, reshuffling of genes, mutation, origin and types, polyploidy, isolation mechanism. That's what we have in week 2.
Okay. So, but I would appreciate if you can share your screen next time so that you can follow up.
I think you have formed group now. Did you join that group?
So yes, I'm the one that created the group.
I'm going to just say hello to me so that I can push this lecture to that group.
Oh, yes, very good. Thank you.
Just say hello to me after the lecture.
So should I message you privately or on the group? Because I also added you to the group.
You say what?
Should I message you privately or on the group?
No,
because I added you to the group.
From the group, just say hello to me from the group. Do you understand?
Right, right, sir.
Because I'm recording this lecture.
All right, sir. So, and I would also appreciate if you can share us the material that you are using.
Okay.
So that we can know what to read for exam.
Yes, no problem.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you. But it's like other people have withdrawn. Maybe that time we have a break. I have network issue. They all left. But all the same, you have understood what to call by inversion. When there is a break, 2 breaks in division, and then a chromosome cut off and got inverted. You understand? That is chromosomal inversion. Then you have different types of inversion, types of, but I'm not going to teach that. Is that okay? Then we have different types of inversion. Now the next one is translocation. Okay, after inversion, the next one is translocation. Yes, I will finish translocation before we move. Now, in translocation, this is an alteration in which Sister Joy, can you mute your phone? Sister Joy, you can mute your phone so that we can reduce noise. Joy Samuel. Okay. So translocation, that is the last type of chromosomal mutation. Translocation. This is an alteration in which chromosome segments or even a whole arm are transported to a new location. When a chromosomal segment or even a whole arm are transported to a new location. Do you understand? A simple type of translocation, commonly called a shift, involves 3 breakage points. All 3 may be in one chromosome. So here, what are we saying? Like we have chromosome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chromosome 2 can be translocated to go and take position of 5. Do you understand? So this is what we call translocation, trans movement. So it's moving from one part to another part to go and take the position of another position. So this is what we call translocation. So, but to have an idea, the essence of teaching you this is that as somebody in evolution, you'll be able to know how new changes come to be, how these changes come that now brings up a new organism. This you're supposed to know that. That's why we are teaching you this in evolution. Is that okay? So today we have been able to look at heredity. We have been able to look at the meaning of heredity. We have been able to look at define heredity. We also looked at variation. We define variation. We looked at gene. We explained the meaning of gene. We looked at an allele. We explained the meaning of allele, allelomorphs, then phenotypes, genotypes, dominant character, recessive character, transmittable characters, character that can be transmitted like height, color, lifespan, intelligence, behavior, appearance. Then non-transmittable characters like skills, like leadership, like wealth creation. All this cannot be transmitted. Then we look at chromosomes. We say it's a rod-like substance that contains the genes, and the chromosome is inside the nucleus. And then we are able to look at types of chromosomes. You have X chromosome and Y chromosomes. The X chromosome is always there in the female human being. In the sex cell of female human being, they contain XX chromosome, while the male contains XY chromosome. And during birth, the release of X chromosome by the sperm, when a sperm is released and it contains X chromosome, the resulting baby is a baby girl. But when Y chromosome is released, the resulting baby is a baby boy. Then we will now went to genetic variation. We look at differences in, we define variation as when organisms do not resemble each other or their parents due to differences in DNA sequence between individuals. We looked at causes of variations. Mutation is one of the causes. Sexual reproduction is one of the causes. Gene flow is one of the causes. Then importance of variation. We say it is crucial for evolution for evolution, as it allows population to adapt to changing environment. Then we looked at types of variation. We say we have single nucleotide polymorphism. When there is a change in a single DNA nucleotide, like adenine, cytosine, guanine, or thymine. When there's a change in this single nucleotide, then it can result to variation. Then we also have structural variation. When there's larger change, including deletion, duplication, or inversion, it can lead to what? Variations. That's what we discussed. Then we now enter the mutation. And we know that mutation is a change on the arrangement of genes on the chromosomes. We'll say that mutation is genetic accident. We looked at two types of mutation. We have chromosomal mutation and gene mutation. Then we picked chromosomal mutation as mutation that takes place on the chromosomes. And then we looked at types of chromosomal mutation. You have deletion or deficiencies. Then you have duplications. You have inversions or translocation. We have looked at each of these ones. And that's why we'll come to an end in this lecture. Next time, we don't finish what we have in Unit 2. By the time we come to Unit 3, we are going to revise two things that we didn't touch on: polyploid and isolation mechanism. We are going to look at them before we start with 3. So if you have question, you ask me. That's why we call it a day. But if you have a question, we are now free to ask questions. Many people that participated earlier have withdrawn. But then we can't do that. We have a break and then the whole thing gone. So you may ask question before we close. You may ask your question. You're not coming up with any question? Do I close?
The recorded class will be posted in our portal, right?
Yes, I will post it. Not in your portal, but in that Zoom, in that WhatsApp group, because the one that is recording directly should have been in the portal. I don't know how they put. They're supposed to put in the portal, but it's like we are not seeing it. So what I will now do to help is to post it in the WhatsApp.
What of the previous ones, sir?
Okay, you haven't got the previous one.
No, sir.
I recorded it also, so I will also forward it.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I've sent you the group invite link.
Okay, invite.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I will do the needful.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. We call it a day here. Jessica Nwokolo, you are welcome. Quadri Karim, you are welcome. Ayalande Abosede, you are welcome. Bye and goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Joy, welcome. Sister Joy, you are welcome. Thank you.